हाय गुड मॉर्निंग। संग्राम नहीं होता है ना तो मैं बहुत जल्दी उठ जाती हूँ। मुझे नींद ही नहीं आती, मुझे जल्दी नींद आती है तो फिर मैं जल्दी उठ जाती हूँ। What I'm saying is that ये बंदर के कहर से बचने के लिए एक बार मैं नेट लगा लूँ ना, उसके बाद मैं ये पॉट्स है ना, ये जो पॉट्स हैं इसको यहाँ से शिफ्ट करके उस साइड ले जाऊँगी टेरेस के एंड में, बिकॉज बहुत मच्छर है। पता नहीं क्यों मच्छर है, बट आई थिंक वो बीएमसी वालों की बात सही है। वो पॉट्स के नीचे हम प्लेट रखते हैं ना, तो वो पानी से, स्टैगनेंट पानी से मच्छर आते हैं। सो पानी तो रखना पड़ेगा, पॉट्स को देना पड़ेगा बिकॉज बहुत गर्मी है। तो मैं पॉट्स को यहाँ से शिफ्ट करके जहाँ पे हम बैठते हैं वहाँ से आगे ले लूँगी एंड में, टेरेस के। और नेट लगेगी ना तो पॉट्स को थोड़ा सपोर्ट मिल जाएगा, वो उग जाएंगे, बिकॉज क्रीपर्स नीड सपोर्ट ना, दे कांट जस्ट हैंग इन द एयर। तो वही, बिकॉज मच्छर बहुत काटते हैं। और यहाँ पे क्या है, इतने स्विच पॉइंट्स हैं नहीं, तो गुड नाइट ये सब इतना नहीं लगा सकते। और संग्राम को है ना हिट विट पसंद नहीं है, पता नहीं क्या, तो फिर वो बेचारा यहाँ पे बैठता है, उसको मच्छर काटते हैं। और उसकी मीटिंग्स होती है ना यहाँ पे, तो लोग जो आते हैं उनको भी मच्छर काटते हैं। तो मैं पॉट्स को है ना यहाँ से शिफ्ट करके एंड पे ले जाऊँगी। देखो, ये मुझे है ना एक कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्कर ने बताया था कि ऐसे पत्थर डाल के इसको बांधो और फिर उसको लगाओ। समझ रहे हो? पत्थर डाल के, क्योंकि आप ऐसे होल में डालते हो ना तो हवा से वो फट जाता है, पत्थर डालते हो ना तो वेट होता है। बोलते हम लोग ऐसे ही अपनी तालपत्री को बांधते हैं। मेरी तालपत्री की तो हालत इतनी ख़राब हो गई है, ओह गॉड, सब जगह से बेचारा फट गया है। तो हर जगह ना अभी हमने ऐसे पत्थर डाले हैं और उसको फिर बांधा है, बिकॉज पत्थर से क्या है, थोड़ा वेट रहता है, उड़ता नहीं है। सो आई एम लर्निंग न्यू थिंग्स, बिकॉज देखो, व्हेन वी ग्रो अप हमको ये सब नहीं बताया गया था स्किल सेट। तो ये एक अलग ही स्किल सेट है, ठीक है। और ये स्किल सेट जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है इफ़ यू आर लिविंग इन अ कंट्री लाइक यूएस, बिकॉज दिस स्किल सेट ऑल द यूएस सिटीजन्स डू इट ऑन देयर ओन, प्लम्बिंग, वाटर प्रूफिंग या गार्डनिंग। अभी वो जीन हैकमैन की जो डेथ हुई थी, वो डेथ की लेट रिपोर्टिंग इसलिए हुई क्योंकि दे वर बोथ स्टेइंग अलोन, he and his wife, and the caretaker used to visit once in 15 days. They were both old, so they should have had a caretaker, coming every day. But maybe the wife was active and she was, catering to the husband's need. But वही है कि caretaker 15 दिन में आ रहा था, so they passed away and their death was not reported for 15 days. So that's the kind of life you have in US, you understand. In India, oh my god, you have 50 log ringing your bell. You moment you step out of the house, there are hundreds of people on the road because we have so much of population. Got it? और मैंने ये भी देखा है वेल्डिंग के काम में, उनको बताती हूँ, वेल्डिंग के काम में ना ये लोग ऐसा कुछ करते हैं, अर्थिंग का ऐसा ये डंडा लगाते हैं और फिर वेल्डिंग करते हैं। तुमको पता है, वेल्डिंग इज़ डिफरेंट फ्रॉम पुटिंग हुक्स और स्क्रूज और नट्स एंड बोल्ट्स इन अ वॉल, यू अंडरस्टैंड। तो मैं ये सब वेल्डिंग के डंडे सेव करके रखती हूँ, बिकॉज मैंने कभी ये सब काम देखा नहीं है बारीकी से। ड्रिल मशीन इज़ यूज्ड टू ड्रिल होल्स या इन द वॉल। हैमर से भी आप हुक लगा सकते हैं, जो केबल के हुक लगाते हैं आप, केबल की वायर को वॉल पे अलाइन करने के लिए। एंड वेल्डिंग मशीन इज़ अ डिफरेंट जोन ओनली, वो चश्मा पहन के करते हैं, यू अंडरस्टैंड। सो I am now observing all these things, though I may have seen them before in my life, because probably now the way I look at things is different. You're getting it? And what else? Please don't blame Vicky Kaushal for Nagpur violence. He played a character, and I think his director and his script writer, they approved the script with the producer. He just acted in it. I don't think he was the producer of the film, nor did he contribute in terms of directing this film. So you can't blame him for the script of Chava. Just telling everybody out there, because आपने कंगना के फिल्म इमरजेंसी के रिलीज़ के टाइम पे you blamed her for the changes in the historical facts and delaying the release of the film Emergency. I've not seen Emergency. It's just that I am not keen, or I don't feel like seeing the film. Otherwise, I would have seen it. Somehow, that urge has to come from within to see a Kangana film. That urge has not come yet. So you can't blame Vicky Kaushal for the film Chava storyboard. Yeah, he's an actor. He just acted in it, and he did very good acting in it. So if you want to blame anybody, then blame the producer, blame the director. And you can't even blame them, because they have a right to depict a content which is a fictional content as per the norms of filmmaking. Is it a reality show? Filmmaking, is it a fictional show? Now that is something that you need to decide. A lot of people say that these characters are not based on any true characters or history, and all this thought process is put in a disclaimer before a film starts. But a lot of time filmmakers don't put that disclaimer. But I think now everybody has become intelligent. Everybody puts a disclaimer, बिकॉज सबको पता चल गया भैया यहाँ पे कोई भी किसी के ऊपर अपनी पब्लिसिटी के लिए कुछ भी केस वेस डाल देगा. So please don't blame Vicky Kaushal for the Nagpur violence, just like you blamed Allu Arjun for the stampede. Because आपने कंगना की फिल्म के रिलीज़ में बहुत रुकावटें डाली एमरजेंसी, but then she directed Emergency. So if you had a grievance with the facts that were depicted in Indira Gandhi's portrayal, yes, you had to address the director and the script writer, because they were the ones who approved that script and content. But in Chava, nowhere can Vicky Kaushal be blamed for anything, because he was just a mere actor. This goes for my outburst earlier when I had, attacked Priyanka Chopra when she had, I think, been a part of Quantico, a television series, US mein. There was some scene which was promoted where she was calling Hindus as terrorists and something else related to Pakistanis and stuff like that. But then I realized later now, because earlier I was very brainwashed, that she's an actor. She had to perform on the script and she had to deliver her lines, and she cannot control the content that the US filmmakers want to give out in the market. So you can't blame her. Though she has a standing in India, maybe abroad she does not have a standing in terms of telling what dialogues to say and what dialogues not to say, because everybody is struggling in their own way, you understand. But it's nice that she has been able to get a footing in that world. Yeah, it's a different world. And she's got married, so it's good that she is in a house, is in a family, and she has a kid now. So then she's away from bad habits, because all kind of bad habits, I think, it originated from US market, because drugs and various kinds of things happen there because of loneliness. People are not able to actually make peace with their solitude, and their loneliness is their root towards bad habits. You understand? So there's a difference between loneliness and there's a difference between solitude. Solitude is something that you enjoy. Loneliness is something that you want to run away from. Loneliness leads to bad habits. Solitude leads to peace and clarity in thinking. Clarity in thinking. I think fasting also leads to that. मोदी जी ने बोला ना वो पॉडकास्ट में, मोदी जी आप पॉडकास्ट करते हैं, very good. I'm very impressed with your ability to fast for so many hours. मेरे से इतना फास्टिंग नहीं होता. Anyways, time to go. Bye. मैं सुबह जल्दी उठ गई हूँ, देखो अंधेरा है एकदम. I think the watchmen have come to check the water tank here. It's 5 in the morning, yeah, Payal. Can't even see their faces. There should be lights, no? What do I have to say about Nagpur violence? I think nobody has asked me my point of view on Nagpur violence. But then there were a lot of politicians who kind of glorified Aurangzeb. When you do something like that, you will ruffle emotions. Yes, it's a 300-year-old matter, but then does religion cease to exist after 300 years? No. People who got converted because Aurangzeb was their forceful invader, converter. And those people who got converted obviously will kind of hero worship the man who got their ancestors converted. I don't know. But then that's the sad reality. People lose rationality. They forget that they were converted and the person who got them converted was a monster. So technically, though it's a 300-year-old matter, the tomb of Aurangzeb cannot be there in Nagpur. If it's there in Nagpur or wherever it is there, you cannot glorify an invader. And if Shambhaji Maharaj's son, because I was hearing all those videos and those news on Nagpur violence, did go and visit the tomb of Aurangzeb, then that shows the level of brainwash that happened to even at that time, because he was held captive for 18 years. So when you're held captive, you start thinking like those people who have captivated you. It's a very funny way human psychology works. So whatever said and done, whoever spread the rumor, whoever spread misinformation, those who took the route of violence will get punished. Those who burned cars and houses and shops will get punished. That's the law.